What's up, beautiful people? This is Stocks and Stoves with Dad, and this is actually the first episode where I will be discussing financial freedom, the journey, at least my journey to financial freedom. And this begins with investing, but also investing into self, reading books, reading stock pages, because my investing strategy is the stock market outside of investing in myself. So, this is episode one, and what I am going to discuss is my journey to financial freedom and my journey to 20K. I started off my portfolio, I believe, 2 years ago, with I think just about $2,000. And I've been able to continue investing, and I'm at 15K. I just broke 15K maybe 2 days ago. And to be quite frank, I've always looked at stocks as gambling. I never believed into the market. And in my personal life, here and there, I might go to the casino like every once in the blue. And I know it's gambling. So sometimes we take chances in life. That's what life is all about, taking chances, making educated decisions and things as such. But this is my portfolio, which consists of an investing account, and I recently added an IRA account maybe a month ago. So it's a month old, so there's not much money in there, but as you can see, it's up 0.21%, and my investing account is for the day is 0.13. So first thing we're gonna do, I'm just gonna give the basics right now, just to start off. I'm in my 30s and I want to retire soon. I mean, who wants to work and break their back and neck until they're 65 and then try to venture out in the world and vacations and such when your body is slowly decaying? So I want to retire at an early age. I'm not 40 years old yet, and I have other investments I got going on, but this is the one I would like to share with you guys. So live for the past hour, we're under 0.16%, which is $24.82. For the day, we're up $22.06, 0.15%. For the past week, we're up 2.76%. That's $403 and some change. For the month, 3.07%. That's $448.94. And for the 3 months period, we're up 12%, 12.60%. That's $1,600, 1,684.22. Year to date, $28.50. That's 0.19%. For the year, 28.05%. $3,296 and some change, and altogether, all time, 77.66%. That's $6,578.62. So I'm just gonna briefly go over my portfolio, which I recently added crypto. So right now I got a buying power of $150 because I sold some of my what should I sell? I sold some of my SoundHound. I sold it at a good time. I sold half of my portfolio. I had 36 shares or something like that. I sold half at 13 or $14. Then it went down to $10, and today is sitting at a good 15%. I mean $15.09. And if you see right here, I got it at an average cost of $11, so that's pretty cool. So I sold at a decent time. I mean, had I known it would have went up $15 10 days later, I would have held on a little bit. But I sold it at I believe $13 and some change. Then it went down for a week to $10 and some change, and now it's back to 15. So it's a good thing that I held on to half of my shares, because I'm literally playing with the house money right now. So as far as crypto, I got some XRP, 375 shares, point change. Market value of $1,127.38. Today's return, $19 and some change. Total return, $208 and some change. So I really believe in XRP. I mean, I think it's going to be like Ethereum and Bitcoin. I'm not going to say Bitcoin, but it's going to be up there with the banks and all of these financial institutions adopting it for quick payment. Then I got some Bitcoin, not so much, but I just started investing into Bitcoin. I got at an average cost of $117,000, and right now it's at $112,000. So obviously I'm down negative 3.75, $6.53, the value of $168, and you see the quantity right there. So that's fine. I'm cool with that. Like I said, I just started this crypto portfolio, so I'm staking some of my Solana shares. I got Solana right here. Currently Solana's going for $217.06. I got it at an average cost of $198, which I'm going to be buying some today, and at a market value of $133.94. Total return $11.67. That's 9.55%. So that's good. Today's return $1.49. So I think after today I'll have a full share of Solana. I don't know if I want to buy two, but I'm definitely going to have a full share by the end of the day. And I'm staking all of my Solana. Ethereum, it's at $4,337. I wish I got into this early, but like I said, it's a new crypto portfolio. So I got at a market value of $73.39. Average cost $4,072.83, and right now it's at $4,338.96. So I should have bought a whole share, to be honest, but it's cool. I'm up. Total returns 6.56% positive. That's $4.51. Sounds small, but it's a lot if you really think about it. Had I got a couple shares and things like that, but I'm slowly investing into crypto because crypto is very volatile, and it's something I'm new. I'm new to crypto, to be quite honest. I had some Dogecoin, I had some Shiba Inu. I sold all that crap. I want more stable coins instead of meme coins. So at the past hour, 0.61% negative. That's $9.02 for the day. $24.82 up. That's 1.69% for the week. $105 for the month. Negative 113 for 3 months. Up positive $211 year to date. $102 positive year. $174 positive 13% all year round. $128.78. So not so bad for a new portfolio. So I'm going to go to my Roth IRA real quick. It's a small portfolio. It only consists of 2 stocks, and that's the SPDR portfolio, which follows the S&P 500. I got at an average cost of $74.21. I got 1.3 shares. I'm slowly building this account. This account's only a month old. This is 36% of my portfolio. Market value of $101.06. They do pay dividends, but this is a growth stock. It holds the top 10 holdings is NVIDIA, Apple, Meta, Alphabet, which is Google, Tesla, Microsoft, Amazon, Broadcom, Alphabet again, a Google, and then Berkshire. So these are individual stocks that I believe in. That's in a collective group. So I'm going to be investing into that stock, quite frankly, like weekly, daily, monthly, whatever, long-term hold. And then I got ULTY, which is a Yield Max fund. Honestly, I'm only investing into this particular stock in my Roth IRA because of the hype, and they pay pretty good, like the dividends that they pay. It's not called dividends. I think it's called return on capital. So it's taxed a little bit different. But as you can see, I got to have an average cost of $6.15, which I'm slowly dollar cost averaging. Right now it's at $5.54. So the NAV has been eroding just a little bit. It's been going down in price, but I don't care because I'm only into this stock for payments. And if you look at how much money that I lost, like, I mean, total return negative 19.40%. I mean, negative $19.40. But I got this on drip. So every time I get paid, I think I get paid every Friday on this stock. Every Friday I get paid. So I've made more than $19.44 in the automatic drip. So I could care less about the stock itself, like dropping. You know what I mean? I'm really into this just for the payments, and that's all I care about. Let me see if I could show you the history. Let's see. The history of my dividend payments. Just show more. All right, all types, dividends. So these are all the dividends I've been getting every Friday. As you can see, this portfolio started on July 18th. No, like a few days before July 18th, like that Monday. And July 18th was my first dividend payment. That's 41 cents. And as you can see, it's getting higher. $2.06, $2.31, $2.40, $2.45, blah, 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 blah. And whatever. It's going to continue to drip. I'll invest into it slowly, and we'll see where that goes. This is just a play where I'm doing it not for like the growth of the stocks, but just for the dividend payments. And eventually, like, I got 31 shares. So I'll get it up to where I need to get it up to where I can make enough money to where it's like it's worth continuing the investment, and I could put it into SPLG. So yeah, that's my Roth IRA. So let's go back to, we did crypto, and we're going to do our stocks and EFTs. So I'm going to go like real quick right now because I don't want to hold you. And please support this channel. It's a new channel. I also talk about cooking and health and wealth and eating good and going to the gym and things of that nature. I walk my dog every morning, so you might see videos of the dog, but just support the channel. It's a new channel. So, and I'm new to stocks. I'm just an average Joe, just an average guy, just investing into myself, trying to do something, break the chain, break the cycle, get into something new. My family's from the Caribbean, and they don't believe in this stuff. They don't know what this is. You know, they just work hard, buy a house, and they're happy with life, and that's okay. But I don't want that kind of life. I want to travel. I want to live. I want to actually live, and I go to work and come home every day and just wait to die. That's not what I want to do, but that's what I come from. For my peoples, my Caribbean folks, that's enough for them. I mean, that's just my family. I don't mean to say that's every family, but that's my family. That's what they do. They get a home, and that's their biggest accomplishment. And they get a car and whatever, go to work, come home, retire, and just sit there, have no friends and nothing. But anyways, so stocks and EFTs. I'm just going to run through this real quick. I'm not going to go into like details. So I got SoFi at 37.43 shares. I really believe in SoFi. I think they're the future with online banking, and they own everything from the ground to the top of the ceiling of their business. So and they appeal to the young people, you know, the virtual banking and loans and everything. So market value of $972, profit $581. I'm gonna keep it quick and simple. I'm not going through everything right now. I got Amazon, another company I believe in, currently $235. I own 15.54 shares at an average cost of $121. Market value $3,662. Total return 1,700 and some change. Apple, another company I believe in. I'm using my Apple phone right now to screen record. $237 and market value of $3,724. Total profit 1340.38. That's $1,340.38. I think Apple pays a dividend too. Let me see the dividend yield. Not that it's important right now because I'm not going through that. So they have 0.43% dividend yield. ET, this is Energy Transfer. I believe in this company. It's a great company. Currently at $17.20. I got 170 shares at an average cost of $11.65. Total market value $2,929 and some change. Total return $944.91 plus 47%. What I love about Energy Transfer is that they pay a nice dividend. So I got a dividend upcoming soon, August 19th. Okay. $56.20. I drip this one. I automatically put it back into the stock. So as you can see, let me go to dividends real quick. This is the only one I'm going to do it for. Look at that. Look at these returns. First dividend was in May of 2021, $1.53. And as you can see, it's slowly rise. And as of August 19, 2025, positive $56.20. So that's a good stock. I really love this stock. SoundHound, I explained that to you guys earlier. I sold half of my position. I had like 36 shares. I'm at 18 shares. I'm playing with the house money right now. This is all profit. So I'm just going to let it do what it does. I might buy back into it, but this was just a money play. It was not a long-term play, but they do have long-term potential if you believe in the whole AI and all that good stuff that they got going on. But there's bigger AI companies like NVIDIA, Meta, Apple's in there. So SoundHound is at the bottom, but they're doing pretty good. XLE, Energy Selector. This is an EFT. It's currently sitting at $87.42. I have 16 shares at an average cost of $65. Market value 1465. That's $1,465. Total return $364. And they also pay dividends too. I'm not really going to get into it too much, but as you can see right here, there's a dividend. The last one I got was June 25th of $11.94. And I dripped that as well. Two new plays that I recently added to my portfolio is SCHG and SCHD. So I got 6 shares of SCHG at current price, $31.03. I've got it at an average cost of $26.26. Total return, $28.66. As you know, it's an EFT, so the holdings is NVIDIA, Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, Broadcom, Meta, Alphabet, which is Google, Google, Tesla, and Visa. Companies that I know about. They're well-known companies, and I believe in them. And this stock also pays a dividend at 0.37% yield. Okay, so SCHD is to balance this out. It's also a dividend equity EFT. Currently sitting at $27.43. Average cost $25.96 with 6.8 shares. Market value $188.25. Total return $10.06. This let's see the sectors. Let's see the top 10 holdings. AbbVie, Altria, PepsiCo, ConocoPhillips, Verizon, Home Depot, Chevron, Merck, Cisco Systems, and Amgen. So as you can see, it's a little bit different than SCHG, but they balance each other out. And I think that's all I have to share today. I had Elevation Oncology, but they kind of tanked, so they sold all of my positions. I had 300 shares, but Robinhood automatically sold it because the company kind of like went under. They couldn't hold the standards of being on the stock market exchange. So they're still holding my 300 shares, meaning that if they get back to where they need to be, I could buy back into the company up to 300 shares, but I've been paid out on it. So that's my portfolio. So I try to like maximize it as much as possible, like every $5,000. So from 2,000 to 5,000 to 10,000 to 15,000, and I'm on the road to 20,000. So thank you if you listened to the entire video. Please hit the like and subscribe button. I'll have more videos coming in down the line so you can see my progress on this journey. And if